Cameron in the box now. He's the game's first batter. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1. And the 0-1 by Johnson. And that's a strike. Cameron, who does strike out, will have to be careful here.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
And he delivers. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Well, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
That one's drilled to short, and it's caught by Ramirez. Now we'll take a quick look at the Marlins and how they take the field on defense. Particular standouts here, Steve?
Well, there's some who think Hanley Ramirez may be the best athlete in the major leagues today. This guy can make every play and make him look easy. He's got some kind of physical skills.
And it's Ricky Weeks in the box now. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
You know, when a pitcher has a solid four-seam fastball like him, it allows him to bust a hitter inside and not worry about the ball tailing back over the plate.
And the 0-1 by Johnson. And it's 0-2. Ricky Weeks, he'll be swinging if it's close. And that four-seam fastball follows the all-time rules of baseball. Hard and in, down and away.
No question about that. You've got to keep hitters honest and keep them off the outside corner to be successful.
That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and he took advantage of it.
And we've got Braun batting. Johnson with a windup. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Well, fans love power. Managers love power. Heck, we love power, Gary, and we've got a big power hitter coming up right here.
And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swings, hits this one. It's to be fielded by Maben. And in there, base hit. And he's there at second ahead of the play. And here's Prince Fielder. Batting .351. One out with runners at first and second. And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
That one swung on its line. Base hit, chance for two. Weeks looking to score from second.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen. Well, this is where we're going to find out something about Josh Johnson. He's going to have to step up to get the big out.
And you can see he's trying to keep his composure out there, dealing with this bases loaded situation, and one away.
That's a tough situation. He can't walk a batter, but he also can't be too aggressive, throwing it over the heart of the plate, give up a home run. Tough work ahead.
And the 0-1 by Johnson. Leaves that one alone. Hardy shows patience, evens it up.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Here's a swing and a line drive. And that gets down. They're going to score Weeks. That's one. And he has driven home the run with a base hit.
A good piece of hitting right there. Listen, he's not a star, but he knows what to do. Good, productive at bat.
And Hart's batting. Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting right there to take an early lead in this game.
Johnson with a windup. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to the first, and he still retires his man.
Early pressure being put on. A run over in the first. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Top of the lineup coming up. And Yovani Gallardo is the pitcher. Milwaukee has him starting. So, Steve, conscious of this Florida lineup, what's on his mind?
Well, Gary, Yovani Gallardo has the kind of stuff to be a top-notch major league pitcher. He's got all the pitches, the outstanding fastball, the feel for the changeup, and a quality breaking pitch to get the swings and misses when he needs to. I think he's going to be pretty darn good.
And Hanley Ramirez to bat. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Fly to right. And Hart makes the play. That's one down.
They had him played perfectly. You pitch to your defense. They hit the right spot with the pitcher, and the outfielder was where he should be. They make the out.
Now presented by State Farm. Here's a look at the Marlins starting lineup. And let's do a little scouting report here, Steve. Who are you looking at?
Well, Hanley Ramirez, the catalyst to this team's offense. He has that ability to hit it out of the ballpark, but he can fly as well.
It's Maben at the plate. Nobody on base, one away. First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed. 0-1. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Gary, you need hitters like this at the top of the lineup. They say speed doesn't go into slumps. He can bunt. He can beat out the infield hit. This guy is a legitimate speed demon.
And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2. And you're right about the speed on this guy, and you'll see it right away. He just explodes out of the batter's box.
And it forces the defense to rush their throws and can lead to mistakes. And if every time you get an extra out, it's a chance for an extra run.
Weeks is going to play it. 2 away.
Well, he got underneath it, hit it right up to shoot the second baseman, able to make the play easily.
Now's a good time for a quick look at the Brewers and how they will be positioned on the diamond.
Well, defense not their forte right here, Gary. In the National League, they're ranked in the bottom 5 in committing the most errors in the National League.
And Jorge Cantu, he's batting .221. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one's to Hart. That'll do it as they put that one away. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. The Brewers enjoying this lead. Well, there are going to be lots of snow cones and ice cream sales here today. Anything to cool you down. And we'll get settled back in now. It's going to be Lamb now. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Johnson with a windup. Lays off that one outside edge, and it's a strike.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
Swinging a softly hit grounder to first. Sanchez in position. And he'll just keep it himself, tagged him for the out. And Kendall's in the box. A long career, 14 years and counting. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there. Johnson ahead, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And in the batter's box, it's Gallardo. 2 outs and nobody on. Well hit towards the middle. Fielded by Ramirez. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. Ugla at the plate. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. He takes that one. Gallardo has him. 0-1.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one. I'm going to wait for the next one.
Here's the pitch. Shot towards the hole. And that one eats him up. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. And it's Jeremy Hermida now. Base is empty with 1 away. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This is a one-hopper off the wall. And he pulls into second base. That will be a stand-up double. And in the batter's box, it's Ross. Batting 2-0-1. 1 out with a runner at second. He takes that one. Gallardo has him. 0-1.
Well, he hangs this breaking ball and throws it up and in. The hitter gives up on it, doesn't even offer.
He deals. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Swung on, liner to right. And that gets down. Ross, a single. Boy, what an opportunity here for Florida. And Sanchez is batting. He's batting .274. 2 men on, 1 out. The pitch from Gallardo, too high for a ball.
Pitchers have to throw strikes against this guy. He's willing to take pitches. The 1-0 count, he tends to look at this one.
Fastball swung on, couldn't connect. 1-1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
Well, that's a hitter's pitch right there. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. He didn't swing. Swing the bat. Come on.
The 1-2 on its way. Swing and a high bouncer to second. Over to second for 1. And there's the second out, a double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. The Brewers enjoying this lead. We've got Mike Cameron in the box. He'll start things off here in the third inning. Cameron gets set. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Kicks and throws. And that's a strike. Cameron, who does strike out, will have to be careful here. He makes contact. Line drive. Oh, tremendous catch by Ramirez.
Well, this ball's tattooed. It's flying off the bat, but the shortstop was right there to glove it for the out.
And it's Ricky Weeks at the plate. He's often walked, top 5 in the league. Base is empty, 1 out. Johnson with a windup. That ball swung on and hit. Maben is there. The catch. And he has it for the second out. And it's Ryan Braun now. Had a base hit his last time up. Base is empty with 2 outs. And he starts Braun out. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. He's going to try and test him here. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position. And Prince Fielder up. He's the most walked player in the league. Runner on second and 2 outs. Here's Fielder's first look. Swing and a line drive. And Cantu makes the catch. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the third. And on camera managing this one. And probably very happy to have that 1-run lead at this moment. It's Baker at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one towards Braun. And Baker set down. 1 down.
They practice pop-up priorities every year. The outfielders call off the infielders. When he can get to it, it's his ball.
It's going to be Johnson now. Nobody on base, 1 away. And he swings right over the top of that one. Strike 1. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Takes a swing at that curveball. He's behind now, 0-2.
Gary, he's just flailing up there way out in front of that one, swinging over the top of it. You've got to stay back and let that pitch come into the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Good confidence there, Gary. He could have thrown 1 or 2 out of the zone and wasted a pitch. He went right at him.
You may want that arm stronger later on in the ball game. And it's Hanley Ramirez at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. Two outs, base is empty. Spotted by Kendall. He takes that one. Gallardo has him. 0-1.
Outstanding rotation on that pitch. Look at the mechanics for this pitcher. It comes out of his hand and just falls off the table.
Here it comes. Good patience. Hanley Ramirez letting it go by. Count is even.
Trying to run that four-seam fastball up and away from the hitter, but just didn't get enough of the zone.
Good spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Swung on, contact. This one towards Cameron. And that's a base hit. Gets down in front of him.
But Gary, speed now at first base. They're going to have to keep a close eye on him because he may have the green light.
It's Maben at the plate. Popped up his last at bat.
Hanley Ramirez is a threat in so many.
Oh, Ramirez stealing. He is safe at second base.
As a pitcher, you have to know with a runner on first base, he's trying to get in scoring position. You have to do a better job holding the runner.
The pitch. Fouled off. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. The Brewers enjoying this lead. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. And it's J.J. Hardy now. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. Hardy settles in. First pitch. And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1. Leaves that one alone. Hardy shows patience, evens it up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
The 1-2 pitch. Leaves that one alone. Hardy shows patience, evens it up. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes. Hardy's down.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it. This one runs down and away exactly where the pitcher wanted. One of the toughest pitches to hit. He gets the out.
And a hitter puts this one into the memory bank. Next time around, he'll be looking for that if he's behind on the count. And Hart's batting. For his team, he's number 2 in hits. 1 out, nobody on. And the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Hit on the ground down the first base side, and it goes foul. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left, and Ross makes the play. It's going to be Lamb now. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty and 2 down. Now the first pitch. This is in the air, straight away left. And the side's retired. Ross catches it and he'll head in. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. Halfway through the 4th inning, we move on to the home half next. Quick check of the dugout. There's Freddie Gonzalez. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. It's going to be Cantu. He's the team's most walked batter. Here's the first pitch. And swing and a miss on Gallardo's pitch. 0-1.
Look, here with this club, I mean, they need to be patient, and he is the guy that sets the tone. He works the count.
And he gets under that one. Kendall. One away now.
Pop-ups around the plate can be tough for a catcher because the rotation of the ball brings it back toward the infield, but he was able to make this play easily.
And here's Dan Uggla. Boy, does he get attention. There's no doubt about his ability. He has the ability every time he comes up to change a game. Base is empty with one away. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. And Weeks fields the ball. Over to Fielder. Out number 2. It's going to be Hermida. He doubled at his last appearance. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Started to go around, held up, but it's in there. 0-1. A liner headed for the hole, and Hermida's got himself a base hit.
Listen, even if they don't score this inning, getting a man on base and extending the inning may help them the next time around.
And in the batter's box, it's Ross. He's 1 for 1 so far. 2 outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. He takes that one. Gallardo has him. 0-1.
Okay, they have 4 hits so far in this one into the 4th inning, but they haven't been able to put them together and try to mount any rally. And I think right now the pitcher's getting the job done, making the pitch when he needs to.
He fouls that one off. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Gotta like the location here. Pound the bottom of the strike zone. Just misses, but he's in the right spot.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. 5th inning coming up here in Miami. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Kendall's in the box. He'll get things started. 5th inning. Johnson with a windup. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike 1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
He deals. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. The 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that gets down. Kendall's got a single.
It's all about getting base runners, and it's even better when you don't have any outs, and could be the start of a big inning.
And in the batter's box, it's Gallardo. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. First pitch on the way. And he lays one down here. And Cantu picks it up. Throw one to first in time, one away.
Outstanding job of deadening the ball right there. He catches the ball on the bat, making it come off very softly and in exactly the spot where he wanted to. Good sack bunt.
And Mike Cameron up.
You know, this guy has a plan every time he steps to the plate, Gary. He has been playing for a long time now. He's adapted and adjusted, one of the game's best.
And he watches the low pitch from Johnson. I agree with you, Steve. The reason he's been able to survive is he has a plan every single at-bat.
And that's the key. That's what's allowed him to put together such consistency over time.
The 1-0 pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Dive by Ugla. He's up with it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
And it's Ricky Weeks in the box now. National League batters generates a lot of runs in the top 5. The pitch. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
On the way. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. 5th inning baseball underway, and we go to the home half. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. And Sanchez is batting. And the first pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And Gallardo's now got the 0-2 count.
Boy, good pitching, good defense. They're getting it done today, and obviously limiting this offense, keeping them off the board. Only 3 guys left on base the entire game.
Tries to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
That one hit well. Hart's there. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1. It's Baker at the plate. He flew out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to him. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Fastball swung on. Can't make contact, and behind on the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
That's a great job of 0-2 of just committing to the strikeout. Pound the strike zone. Third pitch got him easily.
You're talking about wasting pitches, not that time. It's going to be Johnson now. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs, bases empty. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. That's at the knees for a called strike. Now Kendall spots the pitch. Curveball taken for a strike, and the count's 0-2.
Well, that pitch down and in can be handled, but with that kind of movement on that 12-6 curveball, makes it much more difficult to put in play.
There's a swing, fly ball down the line and left. And Braun grabs that one, and the side's retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. The Brewers enjoying this lead. As we take a look at activity in the dugout, he has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run so important. And here's Ryan Braun. This is his third year. And here's the first one. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And in there, 3 for 3 ball game. What this shows you is that as a team, Steve, wow, are they hitting.
Okay, you get a good look at the spray chart here. Not tough to win ball games when you're hitting the ball like this.
And it's fielder batting. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep him close. So if he gets in scoring position, it may just add on to this lead.
And with 2 strikes on him now, fielder needs to protect.
Now 2 strikes on him. They're probably going to throw him the slider here. He struggles with it.
Johnson with a windup. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
He only had 3 opportunities that time. 3 pitches.
You wonder what he was looking for, because it certainly wasn't what he got. J.J. Hardy up. Drove in a run earlier in the game. 1 out, man on first. Oh, Braun's going to steal. And he is out trying to take second. He gets caught on that one. Boy, they didn't wait very long to go.
Well, he went on the first pitch, and he didn't catch anybody by surprise as they looked ready for it. Good pitch to throw. The catcher gets him out.
They thought they had that pitcher read, and he was wrong. And the 0-1 by Johnson. That swung on and hit. Hermita's going to play it. Oh, and he can't make the play. This inning is going to continue. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error.
Corey Hart likes to come up in these sorts of situations when the pressure's on. He can handle it. Let's see if he can get it done today.
One of the most difficult situations for players to come through in this game. That's when you're going to run her out there and 2 down.
Well, the game's best clutch hitters handle the pressure. They keep themselves intense while not getting tense. Let's see if he can do it.
Well, we talk about going by the book. Book says walk him. They're going to.
Well, this guy deserves this kind of respect. I don't blame him for walking him.
It's going to be Lamb now. 0 for 2 thus far. 2 down. Runners at first and second. And here's the first one. Strike 1, and Johnson gets him swinging. Catcher can't control it. You have 2 outs here in the inning, only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something. Well, Jason Kendall looking to make contact and come up big for his team in a critical situation in this game.
Looking for a put-away base hit in a tight ball game.
Gary, I think right now the pressure falls on the pitcher in this situation. He has to get the guy out, and his team is still in this game. He gives up the hit, it's going to make it a lot tougher.
Here's the pitch. That one is going to miss. Low for a ball, 1-1.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Swings at that 1-1 pitch. Fastball by him. Strike 2.
That's power against power right there. Your best against my best. This time the pitcher wins.
He delivers. Ground ball towards second. And Ogler, nice glove work. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they pick up 1 hit in the inning, fail to score despite leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. For those of you catching up with our ball game, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne. I'm along with Steve Phillips. Major League Baseball right here, 2K Sports. And Hanley Ramirez to bat. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. He delivers. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, outstanding pitching effort so far here. I mean, he's left 3 runners on base in this game. I mean, but he's just shutting down this lineup, and when he needs to make a pitch, he seems to always find a way to do it.
Strike, and Ramirez is going to have to be careful here of the K.
Well, that's the big hook right there, and had him way off balance, and awfully tough to center that pitch because it breaks so much from top to bottom in the strike zone.
And it's in there. Strike 3. Hanley Ramirez couldn't pull the trigger. Well, his selection of pitches proved to be too much on that at bat.
And Gary, we have this opportunity on the 2K Sports pitch tracker to see what he's been throwing to get the righties out.
It's Maben at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 1 out, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. And swing and a miss on Gallardo's pitch. 0-1. He deals. Swings over the top on that one, and it's 0-2.
Well, he goes to the breaking ball and pulls the string on it. He had him way out in front.
Good 2-strike pitch. Misses high. 1-2. Fastball got him. 2 down.
Well, he decides to swing at this one, but just couldn't catch up to it.
You got to lean a little bit towards the outside part of the plate, and he didn't do that.
Now, didn't quite reach for it and get a piece of it.
And Jorge Cantu popped out. Foul ground last time around. Base is empty with 2 outs. A fresh count on Cantu. Here it comes. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Picked up by Hardy. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And he has just been magnificent through 6. Still got outs to get, Steve, but he's in this one.
Now, Gary, he's got his great stuff and his great location.
The Brewers enjoying this lead. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. And in the batter's box, it's Gallardo. He'll lead off the 7th inning. Johnson with a windup. That one's fouled back out of play behind home. Good hard slider swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, 0-2 count. He likes to go to the slider. Pretty good pitch for him. It's his put-away pitch.
Grounded up the middle. Picked up by Ugla. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And Mike Cameron up. Wearing the collar thus far. Nobody on base. One away. Cameron gets set. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. Johnson missing.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in the zone.
The 1-0 now. And that's off the plate. Away. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. A fastball taken for a strike.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that four-seam fastball in the outside corner.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left center. And that should be a single.
Well, they swung the outfield around to the left, but he hits it into the strength and teeth of the defense. Credit that. He finds a hole anyways.
And it's Ricky Weeks in the box now. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch to Weeks. Here it is. He's got it. What a play. And here's Ryan Braun. 2 outs and a man on first. Johnson with a windup. Swing and oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way.
He's swinging a hot stick, no question about it. Look at the scorecard. That's 4 hits for him now. On fire. Well, Gary, late in the game, this is the guy you want to put your faith in. Prince Fielder can come up big in these situations.
2 men on and 2 men out. Here's Fielder's first look. And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1.
It's important for that pitcher to get the first strike in there. Now he can go in a number of different directions.
Swing and a hot shot. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Stretch it out. 7th inning, South Florida. For those of you just coming on board, along with Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. This is MLB on 2K Sports. And it's Dan Ugla in the box now. He'll start the home half of the 7th. First pitch to Ugla. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Great stop by Fielder. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. And you know he's looking ahead and feeling pretty good about it.
And with good reason. He hasn't given up a run yet, and he's got to be gaining confidence.
An example of what you can do when you dive. Taking away a hit, making a nice stop, getting the out.
It's a great diving play, but I love how quickly he gets to his feet, and it saves the pitcher a base hit right here. Nice job.
And it's Jeremy Hermida at the plate. He takes that one. Gallardo has him 0-1.
Well, holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary, and I think a real credit to what he's been able to do. Outstanding work between the pitcher and catcher. Just a great plan of attack.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Hermida to protect.
Now, Gary, he's very susceptible to the changeup with 2 strikes. Let's see if they've done their scouting.
And he delivers on the ground to second. And Weeks fields the ball. So Hermida is retired. The question is, can he keep this going?
Now, you know what? It's different for every guy, but from what we see today, he is locked in, dominating stuff, and he looks strong.
And in the batter's box, it's Ross. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 2 outs and nobody on. The first pitch. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1.
Oh, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
And Gallardo's now got the 0-2 count.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Strike 3. Man, oh man, is he on a roll on the mound, Steve.
You can tell by his eyes he's completely locked in right now and in absolute control.
And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. We'll move ahead to the 8th. Looking on, Freddie Gonzalez. He knows his guys are still in this game. That tying run becoming ever so critical, though. J.J. Hardy up. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. Johnson with a windup. Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Swung on and fouled away. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes. Hardy's down. And sends that righty back to the dugout with the recorded K.
Now we're going to take a look at the pitch tracker and see his performance today against the right-handed hitters.
And Hart's batting. Walked in his last plate appearance. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-1 by Johnson. This is that fastball already 0-2. Hit on the ground. That ends up foul. Hut shot towards the hole. Retiring Hart. And Taylor Tankersley is the pitcher. He's brought in to take over for the Marlins.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late, and do you want to take any chances? The manager decides to go to the pen.
It's going to be Lamb now. 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs, bases empty. And the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. Pitch on the way. Still 0-2. Check, swing, strike 3 called. Side retired. The kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. And now, here come the Marlins. This is their half of the 8th. Is the pitcher. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Brewers.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
And Sanchez is batting. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the first pitch. Sliders in there. No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. 0-1 is a slider for a called strike.
Now, Gary, this guy's one of the more patient hitters around. He's willing to take pitches down on that 0-2 count. I think you have to attack him. Don't waste a pitch here.
Swing and a foul straight back. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And the tying run is on. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Amezaga is going to come into the ball game now and run.
When you're looking to generate offense, speed can be an important factor. They bring in the faster base runner now. Let's see if he can do something.
It's Baker at the plate to the left side, and it's caught by Lamb. And it's Tankersley batting. I think with 1 out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over. Alfredo Amezaga has that good first step quickness, and that's what you need when you're stealing a base. This is a running situation. They better keep an eye on it.
Fielder over at first, holding the runner. And he delivers. Pulls it back 1-1. And he lays one down here. And Kendall picks it up. Throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Well, I don't know if he did that on his own or whether the manager told him to do it, but clearly not a lot of confidence that he could get a hit there. Now they get the runner in scoring position, but with 2 outs. Hanley Ramirez is a superstar, and this is a situation calling for a superstar, Gary.
This is one of those great opportunities, and opportunities you have to take advantage of. Being down just 1 in this game, big chance for a hit.
Well, nothing says clutch hitting like a 2-out RBI. He's got to make contact and try to put it in play.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Pauses, and now the 1-0. And he saws him off as this one's hit on the ground. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. To make a defensive change.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
And Kendall's in the box. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Here's the pitch. He lays off one right down the middle, 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. 4-seam fastball. The problem is you lay it right down the middle, you're running the risk he could hit it out of the park.
That misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
And he swings and hits this one foul. One-two pitch coming to right center, and it's going to be Hermida. He's taking charge, puts it away. So Bill Hall will come up. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted high, deep down the line in right. Out of here. Goodbye, a solo homer. They'll take that 1-run homer. They need that. Now the lead is 2.
In this situation, that's exactly what you're looking for when you pull the guy off the bench.
Certainly makes a manager look good when you get a pinch hit home run.
And that's why you have to keep your head in the game. When you're not in the lineup originally, you got a chance to deliver. Brewers offense continuing to roll, getting things done, Gary.
Base is empty, 1 out. Cameron gets set. Here's the first pitch. Starts him off with 1 in there for a strike. Now this lead's starting to look a whole lot better when the other team's only got 3 outs to work with.
Especially because when you get the lead and the home run is a part of it, it's a punch in the gut to the opposition.
0-2 there. Tankersley now might want to end this right here.
Even if the hitter swings at that pitch right there, there's not much he's able to do with it.
He delivers. Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2. Swung and a ground ball to third. That's foul. Swung on and hit. Maben ready. And he can't run it down. Steve, looked like that was a strike. Ball was up high, but I think in the zone.
Well, up and away, but on an 0-2 count, you're thinking, I need to make contact. Exceptional job of eye-hand coordination.
And Weeks stands in. He's had 1 hit 4 times up.
Well, you've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going. I think, Gary, keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
The pitch hit sharply towards the hole, and that's going to be another hit for them.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Out on the mound, we'll see Leo Nunez. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, this isn't a save opportunity, and they're going to the closer. A lot of closers don't like this because they don't come in as mentally prepared when it's not a save than when it is.
And here's Ryan Braun. Milwaukee continuing to pile up chances here. And he starts Braun out. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
That is a strike. 0-2. Protect that zone for Braun. There's a swing, soft liner down the left field line. And another one. It's contagious. There's the throw. And Cameron crosses the plate. Really impressive here, Steve. This could be a career day for this hitter.
Well, you have to credit the hard work he's put in batting practice. He's gotten himself locked in, seeing the ball very well, putting a good swing on it.
Now, Prince Fielder. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
No, he didn't miss out on that opportunity, and now that hit cements a 3-run lead in the top of the ninth.
We've talked about how he's been seeing the ball so well today, and that has continued on here into the late innings. Runners on first and second with one out. Here's Fielder's first look. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one.
That kind of hit has him feeling good, and look for that to continue into future games.
It'll be a W. Spins, checks him at second. A dive, and he's back in easily. He deals. Swung on, line to right field. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder.
Well, now he's coming up to the plate with the bases loaded. You see that single right there, Gary. Loads up the bases, and he's got to make this pitcher work. A lot of pressure now on the pitching. He's got to look for a pitch to drive. Well, all eyes on young Leo Nunez on the mound here, Gary. A lot of pressure here.
Quite a late inning jam now. They are already down by 3 and the sacks are full.
Well, he's got to
swung on and hit. Maben ready, and it gets through. Hardy hitting an RBI. Safe. Too late to make the play at home. He's across, and they score him. Milwaukee's got Big Mo riding on their side right now. And Logan Kinsing is the pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. And Hart's batting. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Well, they keep tacking on runs right here, extending the lead.
That swung on and hit. Hermita's going to play it. And it's through. Hart with a hit to bring him home. So the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of. Our 2K Sports Hit Tracker shows where it's been hit. This time, Steve, it's about the team.
Well, great distribution for this club, Gary. The hitting coach has to be happy that they're not dead pull hitters, not locking in at just one part of the field.
It's going to be Lamb now. Well, this offense is having one of those days. Wow, are they putting some numbers up. 3 on and 1 out. First pitch. And ball swung on and hit. Maben is there. There's the RBI. Lamb's got the hit to bring him in. Fielder scores. And a 1-run scores. He gets the RBI base hit. And Kendall's in the box. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead. The pitch. Fastball is in there. It's 0-1. On the way. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter lays off this one and takes the strike, realizing not a pitch he wants in this situation.
Fastball is up high, then it's 1-2.
Well, he tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting.
The 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And it's Bill Hall at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Bases are loaded with 2 down. And Hall ready for the first pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Called strike, and it's quickly 0-2. And this is popped up on the left side. And that one's put away to retire the side. So they strike for 5 runs here, and they have made this a ball game again. Milwaukee continues a blowout. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. We've got Trevor Hoffman. They've decided it was time to make a change here. It's Maben at the plate. He's going to lead off the home half of the 9th inning. Now the first pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. He can't get it. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground. And obviously they've got a hill still to climb. And running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining. So they've got to get something going and keep it going.
And Jorge Cantu grounded out last time. Bases empty with 1 away. Swung on, hit. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. And Cantu set down.
Now down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Ugla at the plate. 0 for 3 to this point. Base is empty and 2 down. The pitch from Hoffman. Line to left, but that's going to go foul. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And Hardy picks it up. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense